good evening to you, fans, guests, viewers, and subscribers. Welcome to this evening's edition of RWL Championship Wrestling. My name is Don Hickson, and joining us for the call of the action this evening will be RWL Snarl General Manager Hangman Tex Lynch. Tex, we have got a terrific lineup on tap this evening.
That's right, we do, Dandy Don. Oh, man, we got a couple of tag team matches, got a ladies division match lined up, and it's just going to be 5 great matches of RWL mat action.
And starting us off will be Georgia Washington, the Yankee Rose, in a rematch against Brooklyn Von Braun, America's hero. These two met at Snarl in early October, and the rivalry is still quite heated.
This first match, set for one fall, 15-minute time limit. First, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Yankee Rose, Miss Georgia, Washington.
Knowledge of the Olympic hero Kurt Angle, Miss Georgia Washington. Certainly, as we like to say around here, a lightning rod of controversy.
Yeah, we got introduced to Georgia in early October, and oh man, she was real popular. Ha ha. Oh, well, Brooklyn Von Braun lost that last match to her at Snarl, and now she's back tonight looking for a little bit of justice, and, well, she just might get it, Don.
Well, I would certainly hope so for her sake, because, well, it was a humiliating loss in early October at Snarl.
Man, she certainly got a lot of nerve, don't she?
Indeed, she does. She just exudes arrogance.
Yeah, you got that right. Her online comments indicate that Brooklyn Von Braun did not defeat her last time, cannot defeat her tonight, and probably never will defeat her. No, she got a lot of nerve, man.
Her opponent, from Ithaca, New York, American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun.
Well, history between Brooklyn Von Braun and Georgia Washington goes back to their days at wrestling school at the Riley Flash Wrestling Academy in Canada.
Yeah, and they just never seem to mesh. Sometimes it's like that. But Brooklyn, nonetheless, annoyed but undaunted, she's going to try and whip Georgia Washington's ass tonight. We'll see if she can do it or not.
Brooklyn Von Braun, extremely popular with the fans, Tex, and she is determined to get a win over Georgia Washington here tonight.
Well, judging from the attitude of these fans, that would seem to be the case. Everybody wants to see that too. Georgia Washington and Brooklyn Von Braun primed and ready to go. Here, these two rivals. Here we go. The bell sounds. The two ladies come center ring. They lock up collar and elbow. Headlock from Brooklyn Von Braun. Georgia Washington pushes her into the ropes, rebounds her off, fails to connect with the elbow. Brooklyn Von Braun puts on the brakes, goes behind, has her up. Atomic drop on Georgia Washington. Brooklyn rounds her up again. Whoa! Hard slap to the chest, just slams her down. Brooklyn with a beautiful sit-out powerbomb. Now Brooklyn Von Braun quickly going for a cover here. Whoa! Well, Georgia Washington says no, not doing that right now. Brooklyn Von Braun countered into a Russian leg sweep by Georgia Washington. Kurt Angle's valet actually becoming somewhat popular with the fans. That's about as crazy as it gets, huh, Don?
I can't imagine anybody actually favoring Georgia Washington, but there you go. That's the society in which we live now, Tex.
Yep, neckbreaker from Georgia Washington. Georgia doing a little bit of a Ric Flair styling and profiling kind of thing. Brooklyn using the ropes to get herself back to her feet. Georgia Washington hangs her up on the top rope. Brooklyn Von Braun in some deep kimchi at the moment. Oh man, hard shot from Georgia and another. Brooklyn Von Braun counters to the right. Tries for the running clothesline, doesn't get it. Oh man, look at this. Georgia Washington with a wicked backbreaker just torturing the lower spine of Brooklyn Von Braun. Oh man, Georgia's a bit on the vicious side, ain't she? Look at this. Knee breaker from Georgia Washington. Brooklyn Von Braun tries to get back to her feet quickly. Takes her down into an armbar. Get close. Look at this. Georgia Washington. Pretty resourceful. Whoa! Did you see that? slipped Brooklyn Von Brown a good couple of feet. Into the far corner goes Georgia. Brooklyn Von Brown has her up on that top turnbuckle. This is not going to be good for Georgia Washington. Whoa! Man, beautiful avalanche right there. Brooklyn rounds Georgia up. Fireman's carry from Georgia Washington. Georgia rounds up Brooklyn Von Brown. Whoa, man, what a forearm. Brooklyn Von Brown seeing the stars after that one for sure.
Stunned and up against the ropes is Brooklyn Von Brown. Georgia Washington hangs her up off the top rope yet again. Going for a cover.
But just the one count. Brooklyn Von Brown back to her feet. Brooklyn fails to connect with the kick. Georgia Washington rounds her up into another agonizing backbreaker. Just stretching Brooklyn Von Brown here. Oh, man. Brooklyn's really not faring too well here. Clothesline takes Georgia down. Brooklyn Von Brown got to try and put out the fire here. Brooklyn. Nicely executed. Whoa! Georgia Washington just chipping out of the gut-wrench suplex of Brooklyn Von Brown. I don't believe it.
Nor do I. That was amazing. Astounding.
Brooklyn and Georgia trading chops here. Snapmare kick to the back from Georgia Washington. Brooklyn Von Brown into the Dragon Sleeper here. Countered by Georgia Washington, quickly escaping, whips Georgia into the far corner. Georgia countered. Brooklyn Von Brown escapes the corner. Rounds Georgia up. Whoa, man! Into all the turnbuckle. Brooklyn Von Brown wasn't playing. Georgia Washington counters. Snapmare into a rear chin lock. Brooklyn gonna power out here. He is really having a hard time tonight. Brooklyn Von Brown countered again by Georgia Washington into the Dragon Sleeper. Another snapmare and into another rear chin lock. Georgia Washington clearly in control of Brooklyn Von Brown in this one.
So far, Brooklyn has mounted absolutely almost no offense whatsoever.
And that's not good. That is just not good. Brooklyn Von Brown rounded up by Georgia Washington. Whoa, what a spear right there. Whoa, man, with authority. Georgia covers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. Georgia Washington just putting the humiliation on Brooklyn Von Brown here this evening. Let's go get the official time.
At 4 minutes 56 seconds, your winner, Miss Georgia Washington.
Oh, there you have it. Georgia Washington proving that she is a whole lot more than just talk, Tex. A second impressive win over Brooklyn Von Brown.
Yeah, well, yeah, and she might be happy about it, but Brooklyn Von Brown damn sure ain't. And I'll give Brooklyn her due, because she sure tried. But Georgia Washington just seems to have her number somehow, some way.
That would appear to be the case. As Georgia Washington successfully routs Brooklyn Von Brown in just a shade under 5 minutes. And I mean aggressively.
Yeah, she was aggressive. That was for damn sure. Oh, man, there it is, the replay of the final spear. And there's the pin. And Georgia Washington nailed the 1, 2, 3, and that was the end of the thing for Brooklyn Von Brown. Lord, poor Brooklyn Von Brown. She is just, you can just see the frustration in her face. Whoa, hold on a minute here. Jody Vorick out here with Grace Fenwick and Jessica Goldman of the UK ladies. Out here on the stage, Brooklyn Von Brown inviting her into the ring. That might not be a good idea. They're making a beeline for each other. Oh, man, here we go. We got a brawl on our hands, Don.
Indeed we do, Tex. Look at this. Brooklyn Von Brown and the whip-kitten Jody Vorick going at it, hammer and tong.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Brooklyn rolled into the ring by Jody. An overhand right. Look at this. These two this is not a match, ladies and gentlemen. These two are just going berserk on one another. Jody Vorick out of nowhere, out of the orange-colored sky, just going berserk here.
Jody Vorick with a choke slam on Brooklyn Von Brown. This is absolutely revolting. There has to be some sort of action for the conduct of Jody Vorak here. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more RWL Championship Wrestling in just a moment. As we continue tag team competition up next, with No Way Jose and T-Dog Tomasio, your sponsored team tags, going up against the Super Destroyer and the Spoiler.
Well, you know, the Dogster and Jose have been on a roll lately, so I figured this would be a great match to keep them in tune.
This next tag team match, one fall, 15-minute time limit. First, both from parts unknown, a combined weight of 512 pounds, the Spoiler and the Super Destroyer.
A favorite team of CEO Colin O'Toole, the Spoiler and the Super Destroyer, as legendary and as old school as you can possibly get. These two masked villains, certainly with a reputation long before them.
Their opponents, at a combined weight of 535 pounds, T-Dog Tomasio and No Way Jose.
T-Dog Tomasio and No Way Jose, and to your credit, Tex, this team has taken themselves to a different level.
That's right, they have, and I'm real proud of them. They did really nice in their matchup against Alex Court last time, so I figured they might have a good chance against the Spoiler and the Super Destroyer. I got a lot of faith in this team.
And with good reason. T-Dog Tomasio, a four-time IBWA wrestling champion, and No Way Jose, back from the dead, literally, Phoenix, risen from the ashes, in this tag team partnership between T-Dog and Jose.
Yeah, it kind of just worked out just the way I planned it. All right, well, the Super Destroyer and Jose starting us off here. Referee Willie Johnson sounds the bell. The Destroyer catches a German release suplex from Jose. Jose rounds him back up. Destroyer counters with a right. Fireman's carry from No Way Jose. Jose gathers up the Super Destroyer. Catches a kick to the midsection. And a running clothesline that takes him down. Jose gathered back up again. Standing dropkick fails to connect. Jose want to make him pay for that mistake. Here we go. Look at this. All the way up and all the way back down. What a beautiful slam. Right there from No Way Jose. And he has definitely been pulling his weight as far as this team is concerned. Swings and misses with the clothesline. Destroyer with a knee to the midsection and a spinning clothesline. Oh, folded Jose in half, man. Wow.
And Jose definitely folded in half like an accordion. Oh, man.
Clothesline takes the Super Destroyer down. I think he just busted him open, too. Rounds him up. Slams him back down again. And here comes the Dogster, the four-time IBWA World Heavyweight Champion. Former tag team champion with me, too. Dogster waiting for the Destroyer to get himself back inside. Catches the right. They tussle. Destroyer shoves him away. Clothesline takes T-Dog out onto the floor as the Super Destroyer tags in the Spoiler. And the Spoiler makes his way to the outside. The Dogster just getting back to his feet. Counters the Spoiler into the ring post time, into the ring post time, into the ring post time, into the ring post time. It's into the ring post time with the title on the line. You can play it anytime, even if you're 99. I love that. Oh man. Spoiler with a kick. T-Dog counters. Makes his way back inside after making me sing the ring post song. Oh man. The Spoiler with a fall-away slam on T-Dog Tomasio. Fails to connect with the stomp, and here comes No Way Jose. Tagged in. The Spoiler. Whip. Oh, there goes Willie Johnson. Oh, man. Oh, he's all right. It was a short siesta that time. Oh, man. Get out of the way. There we go. No Way Jose moves in on the Spoiler. The Spoiler counters with a kick. Jose counters with an elbow. The Spoiler whips Jose into his team's corner. Jose counters and escapes the corner. Spins the Spoiler around, has him up in a bear hug. Check this out right here. Trying to squeeze a submission. out of the spoiler, but the spoiler got different plans. Elbows to the side of the head, a double ear clap, and there we go. Look at this. Whoa, the spoiler with the hard punch. On No Way Jose, that could be bad news right there. Back body drop for the spoiler. Jose shaking off the effects of that hard punch. Misses with the chop. The spoiler catches a knee to the midsection. Jose sets him up, got him all the way up over the shoulders. Look at this right here. Boom! Sit out powerbomb and a half. Oh man, here comes the Super Destroyer on the tag. Destroyer with a running clothesline. Takes himself all the way up to the top rope. Jose still crawling around here. Oh man, just tags T-Dog Tomasio in the nick of time. The Dogster slammed headfirst into the canvas by the Super Destroyer. Destroyer rounds him up. Hard right hand. T-Dog whipped into the corner again. The Super Destroyer moves in. Another hard right hand. And another. T-Dog Tomasio taking a beating over here. That ain't good. The Super Destroyer alley-oops him out of the corner. Gathers up the Dogster, the spoiler, and just now getting back to his feet. Knee to the midsection and a spinning clothesline. Oh man, Dogster also folded in half. The Dogster counters. Look at this. Kick to the midsection. The Super Destroyer counters. Another hard right hand. That ain't good. He's got T-Dog set up on that top turnbuckle. That can't possibly be good. Whoa, top rope arm drag from the Super Destroyer. Rounds up the Dogster. Misses with the standing drop kick. The T-Dog with the kick. Oh man, beautiful kick. Stunned the hell out of the Super Destroyer. Slams him face first into the canvas. The Dogster rounds him up. Shoulder tackle. Rebounds off the ropes. Another shoulder tackle. Rebounds off the ropes again. Whoa, look at this. Rebounded off the ropes, but look at this top turnbuckle. The Super Destroyer don't see it coming. Oh, double axe handle. That takes the Super Destroyer down. He is crawling around looking for a way out here. He's got T-Dog. Snapmare. The Super Destroyer rounds up the Dogster. Dogster counters with a kick to the midsection. Fails to connect with the spinning heel kick. Super Destroyer rounds him up. Lines up the arm from behind. T-Dog counters with an elbow to the side of the head. Takes down the Super Destroyer. Super Destroyer counters and gets back to his feet. Clothesline fails to connect. T-Dog Tomasio slams him down with one arm. Here comes No Way Jose on the tag. Super Destroyer trying to find his partner, the spoiler. He does. There's the tag. The spoiler comes in. Wicked kick to the head for No Way Jose. Jose back to his feet. A jab. Got the spoiler up over the shoulders. Whoa, rolling driver. Nicely done. Here comes the Dogster on the tag. Nice teamwork, nice tag work by these two guys. The Dogster rounds up the spoiler. Whips him into the corner. The spoiler being set up for some bad news here. Sat up on that top turnbuckle. The Dogster setting the table here. Let's see what we got served up. All the way up. Look at this. T-Dog Tomasio been eating his Wheaties. Got him way up long. Stumbling vertical suplex into the center of the ring. Goes the spoiler. T-Dog quickly going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, man. Oh, would have thought that would have been it. The spoiler back to his feet. T-Dog counters with an elbow and a kick to the midsection. Has the spoiler. Oh, man. Wicked shoulder breaker. T-Dog countered by the spoiler. The spoiler makes his way up to the top rope. Look at this. Tightrope walking. Undertaker style. Oh, man, right over the shoulder of the Dogster. That is not a good thing. The spoiler covers. 1, 2. T-Dog powering out of the pin. Super Destroyer goes after Jose. T-Dog rounds up the spoiler. Sets him up into the rope, but the spoiler counters with an elbow and misses with the kick. T-Dog countered with an elbow by the spoiler. The spoiler whipped into the far corner. Kick to the midsection and a headbutt and a hard right hand. He's got the spoiler stunned. Look at this. T-Dog on the outside. setting himself up for a long run. Charlie Brown kicking the football. Boom. Oh, and Lucy didn't pull it. Whoa. The spoiler quickly back up. Oh, he's all messed up. He don't know what he's kicking at. T-Dog Tomasio covers him up with a hard right hand. Oh, wow. Has the spoiler all messed up. Here comes No Way Jose on the tag. Oh, the guy's doing pretty good here. Overhand right. Takes the spoiler down to the canvas. Jose rounds him up. Catches a clothesline from the spoiler. And the spoiler slowly rounding up No Way Jose. Wicked kick to the head. That is not good right there. The spoiler gathers up Jose yet again. Oh, hard shot to the midsection. Quick arm drag from No Way Jose. Trying to regain control of this match. Rounds him up. Oh man, beautiful suplex. And here comes the Dogster again on the tag. The spoiler on Dream Street here. T-Dog Tomasio getting a little round of support from the fans here in Baltimore. Dogster misses with the hard shot. Connects with a kick instead. Has the spoiler up, just powerbombed him. Gathers the spoiler up one more time. Connects with another kick. Whoa! Swing and a miss for the Dogster right there. Flying elbow. The spoiler goes in for the quick cover. 1, 2. Oh man, no way Jose, just about a second too late. The spoiler and the destroyer win by pinfall.
At 9 minutes, 37 seconds, your winners, the spoiler and the super destroyer.
Well, Tex, what can I tell you except I'm sorry?
Hey man, that's the way it goes. You win some, you lose some. That's the nature of the business. You're not going to win every single match, and gotta admit, a lot worse people you can lose to than the spoiler and the super destroyer. Well, T-Dog and Jose will just dust themselves off and start all over again. It's really not that big a deal.
All right, well, we will continue with more RWL Championship Wrestling right after the break, so don't you go anywhere. If you are a fan of tag team wrestling, we've got you covered tonight at RWL Championship. Up next, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, The Revival, along with Too Short Popeye Scott Bell, set to go up against Killer and Psycho, the Texas Hangman.
Yeah, boy!
Oh, there's certainly no question whose side you're on.
Why not? I'm paying the other team, ain't I?
This tag team match, 1 fall, 15-minute time limit. First, accompanied by Too Short Popeye Scott Bell, at a combined weight of 446 pounds, Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, The Revival.
Don, you know how Myron Shimmelman loves to just ride Too Short Popeye's stable, right? Have you ever heard what he said about The Revival?
Oh, what did he say? Most people throw it out. Scott Bell hires it. Garbage.
I love the way he said it, though.
Garbage.
Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder up against the Texas Hangman tonight, my personal team. Yeah, I'm real smug about that, too.
Oh, why not? We brought back a long-dead team from the 1980s, and with some considered success.
Their opponents, accompanied by T-Dog Tomasio, from the Lone Star State of Texas, at a combined weight of 610 pounds, Killer, and Psycho, the Texas Hangman.
I know some of y'all have a hard time telling them apart. Well, let me give you a little clue. On the right-hand side of your screen is Psycho. He's the one with the missing front teeth. Yes, sir, the Texas Hangman, my hand-selected heirs to the throne of the original Killer and Psycho of AWA fame. And we've brought them back, and they are back with a vengeance. I got T-Dog Tomasio standing ringside with the Texas Hangman tonight for this match with the Revival, and Too Short Popeye Scott Bell standing at ringside. And you know how much I just love Too Short Popeye Scott Bell. Killer and Psycho looking fresh and fancy right after their selected ass whipping of Kaz Manson, who will probably be back next week or something.
And brother, did Kaz Manson take a beat down from Killer and Psycho in their last encounter. Absolutely brutal what Killer and Psycho managed to pull off post-match after Kaz Manson got himself disqualified for the use of a foreign object.
Let that be a lesson to you, Dandy Don. Cheaters never prosper. All right, Dash Wilder and Psycho starting us off here. Well, bell sounds, and here we go. Get out of the way, Willie Johnson. Wrap around neck breaker from Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder rounds Psycho up. Psycho counters with an elbow. Dash Wilder counters the kick. Hard right from Psycho. A chop across the chest. Now retreating chops. Gets kicked down like a football. Cover. One. Dash Wilder kicking out of the pin pretty quick. Too short. Popeye Scott Bell, my old friend. Looks like he's had some plastic surgery recently. Look at this gut wrench suplex from Psycho. Well, Texas Hangman looking like they're on point this evening. Here comes Killer on the tag. T-Dog Tomasio watching the boys careful. Here we go. Killer whips Dash Wilder. Whoa, what a heel kick from Killer. Killer gets taken down with a drop toe hold from Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder rounds him up, turns him around, throws line to the back. Oh, Killer's in trouble. Oh, hold on a second. Turns it around, sweeps the leg, takes him down Cobra Kai style. Killer pitches him halfway towards his own corner. Now Scott Bell right in front of him too. I like it. Look at this. Man picked him up by his melon and just dropped him on it. Oh man, this is beautiful so far. Killer rounds him up, slams him back down.
Tex, is there any truth that you and the Texas Hangman will be doing a 6-man tag against the Sectarians at Snarl?
That is absolutely factual and true. Me, Killer, and Psycho getting together against Baba Shango, the Boogeyman, and Kaz Manson. Oh, it's going to be fun. I can't just not, a general's got to lead his troops, man. After all, I intend to kick that Kaz Manson right in the crack of his ass. How do these dumb bastards expect to win a war when they're out of goddamn money?
Gotta admit, even your George C. Scott is on point.
All right, well, Killer back in the ring with Scott Dawson up over the shoulders, squeezing him like an accordion. Look at this right here. Boom! Inverted Samoan drop. Killer goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Man, Scott Dawson getting back to his feet. Killer don't see him coming. Oh, man. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder just eyeballing each other. Look at, Psych went after Dash Wilder and then hits the gut wrench suplex on Scott Dawson. Killer pitched out onto the apron. Scott Dawson. Look at this. Right back into the ring. Whoa. Forearm to the side of the head of Scott Dawson. Whipped into the rope. Looped his breast. And just beating his coconut against that. He wants to get himself some red coconut milk out of that coconut. Killer goes for the cover. 1. Oh, man. No. Scott Dawson back up on his feet. Here we go. Fails to connect with the double axe handle. Killer nails him with another gut wrench suplex. Rounds him back up again. Has him up. Backbreaker. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm loving it. The Texas Hangman on point this evening. Whoa. Will. Scott Dawson counters. Has Killer up over the shoulders. Rolling driver. Oh, man. That's not cool. Scott Dawson tagging in Dash Wilder. Killer still getting back up to his feet. Dash Wilder whips him to the ropes. Starts to wind up the arm into a top wrist lock. Couple of hard shots to the midsection solves that problem for Killer. Countered by Dash Wilder again. Man, kick to the midsection. Killer rounds him up over the shoulder. Boom! Power slam. Right out of nowhere. Killer whipped to the outside apron. Dash Wilder. Whoa, Scott Bell. Oh, man, no, that's no good. Hold on a second.
At 4 minutes 17 seconds, the official has disqualified Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Your winners via disqualification, the Texas Hangman.
Well, it might not be the way you'd want to earn it, but a win is a win is a win, Tex.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll be right back with more RWL Championship right after the break.
It's December, and it's time for RWL Wrestling's 11th annual end-of-year Supercard, the Memphis Million Supercard from Mid-South Coliseum, with 3 hours of mad action, a wide variety of title matches, and 2 Battles Royal, 1 for the men and 1 for the ladies, each with a $1 million prize going to the winners. It's the 11th annual Memphis Million Supercard, Monday, December 30th, right here on the RWL YouTube channel.
Coming up, more tag team action with Team Euro, the battling Britain, Sir Reggie Smythe and the Hungarian Hurricane Tibor Balescu set to go up against Sting and the Ultimate Warrior, the Blade Runners, reunited for this tag team matchup.
Team Euro, Sir Reggie Smythe and the Hungarian Hurricane Tibor Balescu certainly with a tall order in front of them in the form of Sting and the Ultimate Warrior, the Blade Runners.
This tag team match, 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit. First, at a combined weight of 488 pounds, from Sussex, England, light heavyweight champion, Sir Reggie Smith, and from Budapest, Hungary, the Hungarian Hurricane Tibor Balescu, Team Euro.
Our broadcast booth compadre, Sir Reggie Smythe and the Hungarian Hurricane Team Euro in tag team competition this evening. And man, the light heavyweight champion, Sir Reggie Smythe, along with Tibor Balescu, what a team. Team Euro, not just tag team partners, but best friends in every sense of the word.
Yes, sir, they do everything together. Where you see one, you're about guaranteed to see the other, Team Euro. I guess that's what makes them such a solid partnership. They have just been best friends for years.
Their opponents, at a combined weight of 530 pounds, Sting and the Ultimate Warrior, the Blade Runners.
Not too often we get to see Sting and the Ultimate Warrior partner up as the Blade Runners again, but they are doing it tonight against Team Euro, and wow, this is going, wow, check out the Ultimate Warrior and the Stinger. Looking every bit as fresh as they did back in the 1980s, man. Sting and the Warrior looking prime for this matchup with Team Euro.
Well, the crowd here in Baltimore letting us hear those Sting chants.
All right, Tibor Balescu and the Stinger starting us off in this tag team matchup. Lily Johnson sounds the bell. Here we go. They come center ring. They lock up collar and elbow. Tibor Balescu pushes Stinger into his team's corner. Ref's going to have to break up the clinch here. Do we get a clean break or not? Yes, we do. Okay, here we go. Balescu shoved to the mat by Stinger. Sting rounds him up. And whoa, man, snap suplex from the Stinger on the Hungarian Hurricane. Balescu, a serious powerhouse when he's on. Oh, man, another snap suplex from the Stinger. And Balescu looking a little bit on the helpless side here, whipped into his team's corner, rebounds out. So, oh, counters with an elbow. Balescu countered by Stinger. Balescu whipped out onto the apron. Stinger looks like he's going to bring him in the hard way, and yes, he does. A long vertical suplex from the Stinger. Stinger rounds him up. Balescu sidewalk slam to the canvas. Sting going for a cover here, hooks the leg. Only a one. Balescu powering out of the pin. Counters Stinger. Stinger counters Balescu. Balescu counters Stinger. Oh man, what a backbreaker clothesline combination from the Hungarian Hurricane. Here comes the Ultimate Warrior as Balescu tags in the battling Briton, Sir Reggie Smythe. Reggie moves in on the Ultimate Warrior, grabs the leg, takes him down, nails the leg breaker. Sir Reggie Smythe rounds up the Warrior again. Ultimate Warrior counters with a forearm and a clothesline and takes Sir Reggie Smythe down on the canvas, follows it up with a stomp. Ultimate Warrior looking kind of on point this evening. Dragon Sleeper, Sir Reggie Smythe counters. Oh, a shot that barely fazed the Ultimate Warrior up over the shoulders. Snake eyes over the top turnbuckle goes Sir Reggie. Ultimate Warrior countered by Sir Reggie. Sir Reggie countered by the Ultimate Warrior all the way up and all the way back down. Military press drop from the Ultimate Warrior. Gathers Sir Reggie Smythe up over the shoulders. Has him all the way up again. Military press drop. Whoa, man. Ultimate Warrior on fire here. Goes for the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, no. Sir Reggie powers out of the pin. Springs back up. Oh, Sir Reggie Smythe misses with the overhand right. Rounds up the Ultimate Warrior. Spinning neckbreaker. Sir Reggie rounds up the Ultimate Warrior again. Ultimate Warrior counters with a beautiful arm drag. The Blade Runner back together again. How about this? Oh, man. Sir Reggie whipped into the Blade Runner's corner. Counters with a kick and escapes the corner. Running clothesline takes the Ultimate Warrior down. Here comes the Hungarian Hurricane, Tibor Balescu. Balescu taken down by the Ultimate Warrior. As the Warrior backs it off. Tags in Sting. Balescu just getting back to his feet as Stinger makes his approach. Dragon Sleeper. Sting rounds him up, slams him right back down. Basic scoop slam, simple but effective. Sting rounds up Balescu again. Up over the shoulder, fireman's carry. All the way up, man. Another military press drop, this time from the Stinger. The Blade Runners, real coordinated. Balescu misses with the kick. Sting's got him up, electric chair drop for Tibor Balescu. The Hungarian Hurricane not looking too on form this evening as Sting goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1. No, just a 1. Balescu still got a little too much juice in the batteries. Stinger whips Balescu into his team's corner. Running splash takes Balescu down. Oh, man. Stinger cover. 1. Just a 1 again. Tibor Balescu brings back up here. Here he comes. Fails to connect with the double axe handle. Nails Stinger with a couple of good hard kicks. Stinger counters with an elbow. Oh, look at this. Power of Tibor Balescu, a one-arm spine buster. The Hungarian Hurricane. Whoa! Arm shot to the midsection takes Sting down. Balescu covers 1. Oh, man. Sting getting back up to his feet. Fails to connect with the right. Gets countered with a kick by Balescu. Now Balescu doing a little showing off here. Says here, I can do a military press too. Balescu whips Stinger into his team's corner. Team Euro inviting Stinger to a boot party here. Balescu teeing off, and here's the blind tag from Sir Reggie Smythe. Sir Reggie Smythe taking his series of kicks. Here's another blind tag from Tibor Balescu. Balescu taking his turn on Stinger. He's going to have some boot prints all over his torso. And here we go. The big finish. Boom. Drop kick. Oh, man. Assisted. What a boot party from Balescu. And Sir Reggie Stinger counters. Knee to the midsection. Spun Sir Reggie around. Reggie laid out. Here comes Sting with the cover. 1. Powers out. Sir Reggie Smythe getting back to his feet. Stinger's pretty frustrated at this point. So Sir Reggie. Stinger counters with a kick to the midsection. Clothesline takes Reggie down. Reggie quickly back to his feet. Did you see that, man? Wow. Up and over the top rope and down onto the floor. And almost into Tibor Balescu went Stinger. Stinger rounds him up. Rolls him back inside. Sir Reggie rounds Sting up. Oh, man. Well, here we go. Counter and a kick from Sting. Sting's got him up. Look at this. Whoa. Hangs him up over the top rope. In a pretty brutal fashion, too. Sting tagging in the Ultimate Warrior. And Team Euro looking real on the defensive here. Sir Reggie countered by the Warrior. Warrior whipped into the corner. There goes Willie Johnson. Good night. Warrior counters his way out of the corner. Rounds up Sir Reggie. Has him all the way up. Long vertical suplex from the Ultimate Warrior. Warrior rounds Sir Reggie up again. This time up in the fireman's carry. All the way up and all the way down. Another military press from the Ultimate Warrior, Sir Reggie Smythe. Laid out face down on the canvas. Ultimate Warrior rolls him over. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, man, close but no cigar. Sir Reggie Smythe still in action here. Sneaks up on the Warrior. Rounds him up. Snap suplex, center ring for the Ultimate Warrior. Sir Reggie Smythe gathers the Warrior up again. Whipped into Team Euro's corner. All the way up on the top turnbuckle. The baby's in the hot chair. That's bad news for the Ultimate Warrior. Sir Reggie Smythe's going to take him on the express elevator to hell. Top rope superplex all the way up and all the way down. And Ultimate Warrior feeling the impact of that one. Sir Reggie Smythe. He's psyched, man. Look at him. He's ready to go. Ultimate Warrior motionless. Sir Reggie Smythe has to round him up. Hurls him into the ring post. I will only sing the song one time this show. Ultimate Warrior catches a hard right from Sir Reggie Smythe. Down he goes. Warrior counters with a kick. Rounds Sir Reggie Smythe up. Running power slam on the outside. Referee Willie Johnson counting. Reggie rolls the Warrior back in the ring. Trying to regain control of this matchup. Sir Reggie Smythe. Countered by the Ultimate Warrior. Warrior rounds him up. Boom! Running power slam center ring. Oh man, this is bad news. Rebound off the rope. Here we go. Warrior splash. Ultimate Warrior turns him over. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. The Ultimate Warrior and Stinger win this one by pinfall. Sir Reggie Smythe laid out. Man.
At 8 minutes and 8 seconds, your winners, the Blade Runners.
Sting and the Warrior certainly pulling the upset here over Team Euro by pinfall, the Ultimate Warrior. Nailing that humiliating pin on Sir Reggie Smythe. That's one that Reggie's going to be living down for some time to come.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. He's probably not real happy with the outcome of this particular matchup, but Team Euro, you know themselves, they'll stand up, dust themselves off, and try it all over again next time.
All right, fans, we've still got a lot more RWL mat action on the way, and we'll be back with the rest of it right after the break, so stay with us. Tonight's main event, the Olympic hero Kurt Angle, set to go one-on-one against Valix Court's Count Victor Mondo.
Oh man, Dandy Don, the Sectarians are about to get their Steve Hercules Groves, ready to expose the evidence in question on the next episode of RWL Rage. That's going to be a big deal. I'm definitely not going to miss that one.
Our main event, set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Miss Georgia Washington from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 234 pounds, here is Kurt Angle.
The Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle throwing his hat into the ring here against the Sectarians. And he is going to be facing Count Victor Mondo of Valix Court, a subsidiary of the Sectarian.
Yeah, they've got it broken up into a sweet little cult, don't they? Well, Steve Groves is going to dish the dirt on all of that at the next snarl. Guys and girls, you don't want to miss it. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, people. Kurt Angle. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a great technical match if Kurt Angle's in the house. I don't know what Count Victor Mondo might be planning on doing, but Kurt Angle's going to kick some technical butt.
His opponent accompanied by Isan Balic from Transylvania, Romania, weighing 210 pounds, Count Victor Mondo.
Count Vic, the second ever Memphis Million winner, the second annual Memphis Million. No one really knows what he did with his money.
Yeah, he probably pissed it all away. Didn't invest it wisely. Some of us did, but he won one of them.
In any case, he is going to be one-on-one with the Olympic hero Kurt Angle. And I don't imagine he's not going to cheat with Isan Balic at ringside.
Like my buddy Johnny Bianco says, this is what they do, Don. This is what they do. The bell sounds. Here we go. Kurt Angle locks it up with the count. Winds up the arm. Count Victor counters it into it. Oh, nice counter. Kurt Angle says, look at me, I can counter too. Count Vic counters the counter. Takes Kurt Angle down to the mat. Well, okay. Kurt Angle counters out of that. They lock up again. Kurt Angle winds up the arm one more time. Oh, man. Into that rear hammerlock. Shoves him away. Kurt Angle whips Count Vic into the, against the ropes. And, oh, man, Count Victor counters with a knee. Gathers Kurt Angle back up. Goozle has him up. Oh, wow. Kurt Angle countered it into a slam. Nicely done by the Olympic hero. Kurt Angle right. Count Victor counters with an elbow. Kurt Angle comes back with another right, a jawjacker from Count Vic. Running clothesline takes Kurt Angle up over the top rope and out onto the floor. Count Vic sliding out after him. Count Victor getting psyched. A hard right from Count Victor and an elbow that takes Kurt Angle down. Kurt Angle caught in the fireman's carry from Count Victor. Referee trying to get them back inside. Kurt Angle counters with a knee. Misses with the clothesline. Would have took Count Vic's head off if he connected. Kurt Angle counters again. Rolled into the ring by Count Victor Mondo. Count Victor misses with the kick. Kurt Angle again misses with that clothesline. Kurt Angle counters. Drives an elbow into the leg of Count Victor. Kurt Angle whipped into the ropes. Hip toss from Count Vic. Count Victor spun around by Kurt Angle. Oh, here we go into a sleeper hold and rear naked choke. Count Victor with no place to go. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Count Victor finding his way out of that hold. Wow. Rear headbutt. Hurt Kurt Angle's nose. Count Victor catches a kick to the midsection from Kurt Angle. Belly to belly suplex. Wow. Kurt Angle's getting psyched. Yeah, this is getting hot. Gonna be trouble for Count Victor trying to get himself back up on his feet using the ropes for assistance here. Count Victor counters from behind. Inverted DDT from Count Victor Mondo. Count Vic rounds up Kurt Angle. Goes behind. Whoa, wow, what a flipping German release suplex from Count Victor. Count Victor Mondo. Oh, man, an abdominal stretch with a claw. Oh, wow, okay. Kurt Angle goes down. Count Victor Mondo rounds him up again. Kurt Angle counters with a kick. Rounds Count Victor up. Hangs him up off the top rope. Georgia Washington watching her fellow work here. They lock up, they tussle, and Count Victor shoves Kurt Angle away. Goes behind quickly. German suplex from Count Victor. Count Victor Mondo with a stomp to the lower abdomen on Kurt Angle. Count Victor drags Kurt Angle, goes for a cover. One. Kurt Angle powering out on a one. Still plenty of steam in the tank. Count Victor rounds him up. Arm drag from Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle countered with the neck breaker. Kurt Angle winds up the arm of Count Victor. Elbow to the shoulder. Angle rounds him up again. Goes behind one more time. There's the sleeper and then into the rear naked choke. Count Victor with no place to go. Referee watching it. Whoa, Count Victor again escaping the submission. The uncanny look of these sectarians. Kurt Angle with a hard right hand. Count Victor counters with a kick to the midsection. Elbow to the back of the head of Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle up over the shoulder. Here we go. Count Victor hung up off the top rope. Here we go. Kurt Angle getting ready to get busy. Hard right hands on the head of Count Victor. Follows it up with a stomp. Kurt Angle rounds up Count Victor. Count Victor with a pretty quick counter. Snapmare takes Kurt Angle down, going for a cover one. And only a one. Kurt Angle powering out of that pin pretty easy. Count Victor has not done anywhere near enough damage. Count Victor Mondo figuring out what he's going to do here. Hard right hand to the side of the head of Kurt Angle. Count Vic rounds him up. Kick to the midsection. Oh, man, rounds him up. Oh, another snapmare. Angle had enough of that hard shot to the midsection. Kurt Angle fails to connect with that clothesline. Throws himself out. Brings himself back in. Count Victor right there with the hard right hand. Takes Kurt Angle down. Misses with the stomp. Kurt Angle back up to his feet. Here counters Count Victor. And here we go. Whoa! What a nice suplex from Kurt Angle. The Olympic hero looking pretty confident right now. Hard right hand. See, oh man, Count Victor down on one knee. And Count Victor, whip to the ropes. Counters Kurt Angle right pretty good. Kurt Angle counters Count Victor. Count Victor counters Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle counters Count Victor. A whole lot of countering going on here. Count Victor shoves Kurt Angle away. Arm drag from Kurt Angle. Oh man, Kurt Angle's wound up. Count Victor tries to round him up. Another hard shot to the midsection from the Olympic hero. Fireman's carry from Count Victor. Kurt Angle counters with a kick. Kurt Angle. Oh man, Count Victor counters again into another snapmare. Kurt Angle counters Count Victor one more time. This is insane. Huge uppercut. Man, Kurt Angle probably wore himself out just as good as I did calling it. Oh man. Count Victor back to his feet. From behind, Kurt Angle escapes the German suplex. Rounds Count Victor back up, lines up the arm. Has him from behind again. Into the rear naked choke, Count Victor for the third time of asking. Here we go. Let's see what it... Yep, Count Victor is tapping out. It is all over. Kurt Angle wins this one by submission.
At 6 minutes and 48 seconds, your winner, Kurt Angle.
We'll chalk up a W for Kurt Angle against Count Victor Mondo and chalk up another win in the war between RWL and the Sectarian.
Got that right, Dandy Don. Kurt Angle, I knew he was going to come through in the clutch. Wasn't no way the greatest Olympic hero, one of the best technical wrestlers on planet Earth, wasn't going to deliver the goods.
And succeeded in doing so despite the best laid plans of Count Victor Mondo and Ethan Valek on the outside. To his credit, I'm surprised he stayed as surprisingly well behaved as he did.
Yeah, me too. Thought there'd be all kind of tears and furniture and weapons and stuff tossed into the ring by the Gothic Grappler. Oh well.
Fans, we hope you've enjoyed this edition of RWL Championship Wrestling. We'll be back very soon. But coming up immediately following this edition of Championship Wrestling will be RWL Rage. And don't forget about RWL Snarl coming up this Saturday. For Tex and myself, Don Hickson, thank you so much for being with us, and we will see you next time at ringside. Good night, everybody.